Sister wives, Meri Brown turned into a monster. Is it Kody and Robyn's fault? Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my Two's Gossip channel. Sister Wives Season 18 star Meri Brown's gone to the dark side. She's changed dramatically, and her problems with Kody have taken their toll. Sister Wives Season 18 star Meri Brown's an unlikely villain, but her weaknesses have brought out the worst in her. Her one-sided relationship with Kody Brown's left her with psychological scars that she can't hide. While there are definitely human monsters who are more cold-blooded, like killing Eve's icy assassin, Villanelle, or Amy Elliott Dunn from Gone Girl, Meri's not so innocent. Sister Wives Meri Brown prefers pity to being disliked. That's why she doesn't shoot from the hip. She seems weak, as though she can't find the gumption to fight. Unlike Alice in Wonderland's Queen of Hearts, Meri's not going to scream, "Off with their heads" when she's crossed. Instead, she'll take to Instagram and jab her enemies without ever mentioning their names. If Meri was royal, she'd be the queen of cryptic Instagram posts. Villains aren't always violent or boorish. Some of them sin in relatively subtle ways, like Meri does. Meri won't say what she thinks because she wants to be the cool girl. That may be why she's so into posing as Robyn's friend. Sure, Meri could be sincere, but what are the odds? Robyn's a more overt villain, and Janelle and Christine Brown know that she can't be trusted. So why does Meri hang out with Kody's favorite wife? Why does she confide in her? Maybe Meri isn't really so naive. Robyn treats the other women like pawns, moving them across the chessboard to achieve her goals. If Meri can't be the queen, maybe she enjoys being the lady in waiting. Robyn's the power behind the throne, and Meri may feel more important when she's close to King Kody's true love. Meri's friendship with Robyn's unnatural and wrong. Robyn's actually humiliated Meri on numerous occasions. Does Robyn really have to sit right next to Kody during every family meeting? Does she have to stage whisper to Kody that he should be nicer to Meri? To return to the Alice in Wonderland analogy, Robyn's a proper Red Queen. Yes, she uses tears and too loud whispers to get her way, rather than barking out orders, but she gets results. While Robyn's simpering style's grating, Meri continues to trail along after her, as though hoping that some of that power might rub off on her. It won't. There can only be one queen. Everyone knows that. What makes the seemingly mild-mannered LuLaRoe devotee Meri a villain like Robyn? It's her deception. Meri's really into keeping the peace, and she does that by pretending. She probably loathes Robyn. Maybe she's not even fully conscious of that. She may tell herself that Robyn's a lovable and dependable bestie. However, deep down, there's no way that Meri doesn't know what she's dealing with. If Meri was more honest like Christine, who admitted that she couldn't trust Robyn and wouldn't befriend her, she might be more respected. As it stands, she's often a tragicomic Eeyore type of presence on the show. She never stands up for herself and always seems to be down in the dumps. It all comes back to faking things, just to be nice. That's why Meri's got a dark side. She's always playing the part of the long-suffering and desolate brown woman. No one is perfect, which means that no one is sweet all the time, not even Meri. Even in the early Sister Wives days, life with Kody wasn't romantic. Therefore, it's not so surprising that Meri looked for something more. However, her doomed catfish romance ended up rocking the reality TV world. As Amy Winehouse sings, love is a losing game, especially when you're a straight woman who's flirting with a woman who's posing as a man. Meri trusted someone and got burned, and that's a shame. It's not her fault, although she should have been more cautious. What's really the problem here is that her cheating ruined her relationship with uber patriarch Kody. He just couldn't forgive her for what she did. Although she betrayed him, she blames him for everything. Blaming him for everything's a shady move. It's not right. Yes, he's awful. He favors Robyn and then denies doing that, even though he also brags about their romantic tension. He's a nightmare. Nonetheless, he technically hasn't cheated on Meri. She's technically cheated on him, although it was more of an emotional affair. To be fair and do what's right, Meri should acknowledge her role in destroying their relationship. Instead, she adds barely cryptic posts that paint him as the Antichrist. Everybody knows that Kody mistreats every wife but Robyn. However, in this case, he may have had legitimate reasons for turning away from Meri. He may have felt that he could never trust her again. So, who did Meri cheat with? Who's the woman who duped Meri and embarrassed her in front of the whole world? Did this woman have a grudge against her? Did they date the same man or something? The whole scenario is so out there. One person lied pathologically, making Meri believe in a false reality. That person, while decidedly stalkeresque, didn't seem to be a scorned woman or anything like that. The woman probably just wanted attention, or got cheap thrills from tricking someone. In an interview with the Backwoods Barbie YouTube channel owner, Meri got real about the scandal, as seen above. The woman's name is Jackie Overton. She seems sociopathic, as it's quite conscienceless to dupe someone so intensely for so long. She played the role of Sam. Meri got over it, but Sam may still be the type of person who'll cross any boundary for the sake of connection, or entertainment, or whatever. Jackie's motivations shouldn't get a lot of screen time. She's a bad person who interfered in Meri's life. She played a role in the end of her marriage. Jackie's creepiness is fairly startling, and hopefully, she feels remorse, but no one should bet the farm on that. It's hard to ever believe someone who lies the way that Jackie did. Meri's cryptic posts were everywhere for years. At times, they were attention-getting. However, quite often, they were just tedious. As seen above, Meri's so into affirmations. In general, when someone's really enjoying life, they're not posting a ton of content that's obviously aimed at another person. They're just living. Meri's cryptic posts seem insecure, and again, villains can be bad because they have weaknesses, including insecurity. In this post, Meri said, "We all have moments where we feel unworthy, or feel like we have to prove something, or even worse, allow other people's opinions or pressures of the world around us to dictate who we are. Let's stop that." Is she saying that Kody dictated who she was? She needs to be stronger than that. The opinion of someone who emotionally abused her for years doesn't have to matter. It's the opinion that should matter the least of all. Kody's got problems that he needs to address. He's unraveling in the season. However, off-screen, he's not her problem. She's her own person now. Her opinion of herself should be based on how she treats people and what she accomplishes. It should never be about Kody. Meri had to go through a lot during her catfish ordeal. The weirdness was next level, with some sort of single white female vibes. The catfish shared fake information about themselves while gathering data about Meri's life. That's why Jackie appeared to be a stalker. Meri's catfish had to have been obsessed with her to become so embedded in her life. Luckily, Jackie leaves Meri alone now. After that, it's understandable that Meri's wary. However, a lot of time has passed since the freaky catfish wreaked havoc, and Meri should be Meri. Life goes on, and the sister wives celeb should focus on things she enjoys, rather than looking back. Online, Meri makes a show of being happy. However, some wistfulness always creeps in. The cryptic posts are an example of her never being able to move on. She references Kody without actually calling him out. It's like she's trapped in the past. The years pass and Meri stays the same, although she's single rather than a sister wife. Meri feels sorry for herself. She's not the most direct person, and her oblique methods are a bit conniving. She might feel happier if she confronted Kody instead of attacking him cryptically. That's kind of a weak way to express oneself. It is a coward's way out. What stands out about Meri is the lack of transparency, courage, and honesty. Weaknesses can create a villain, and she does have her flaws. She doesn't recognize her own bad behavior. Something's holding her back from seeing what's painfully obvious. Meri continues to play the victim, wallowing in self-pity while the world moves on. People around her are living their lives and evolving. Now, it's her turn. Lately, she's really been trying and deserves credit for that. Meri has been on some exciting adventures. She's visited Disneyland, spent time in nature, and enjoyed Halloween. Maybe she'll find enough self-control to stop the cryptic stuff. After years of that, it's time to live for herself instead. Sometimes, it feels like she's living for the person she directs her mysterious posts at, Kody. Life is tough, and only the strong survive. Those with enough mental toughness to persevere and hit their goals can be strong without being mean. They don't need to get cryptic. They can spell it all out by confronting an adversary, or just making it clear that they're interested in living in the moment while planning happy futures. Meri's still mentally tethered to Kody, but as she really accepts their changed situation, she may feel a sense of freedom that she's never experienced before. Fearless and determined, she can conquer life, whether she wants to succeed in business, find a partner, or whatever. What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box. Also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. things didn't turn out well for the Browns. In a recent preview of Sister Wives, courtesy of ET, Kody proposes dividing the land since everyone was splitting up. He shares that Christine had traded her piece of land with him, so he and Robyn deserved 8 acres worth of lots, with 4 acres going to Janelle and 2 acres to Meri. However, Janelle claims the property must be divided equally. She says, "There's 14 acres. I think it's time we have a real appraisal." She shares that the family needs a professional to help them decide how to divide the land fairly. Meri isn't too keen on Kody's plan either. In the preview, she's unhappy and doesn't think Kody's idea to split the property unevenly is acceptable. The single mom says, "It seems like he has already made the decision and I don't think that is fair." Meri claims that while she didn't have a strong relationship with Kody for nearly a decade, that doesn't mean she only gets 2 acres out of the 14-acre land. She claims that she financially contributed to Coyote Pass and deserves to have some of the property. Janelle is right to call out Kody and demand a rightful split of Coyote Pass. While she hasn't been on the same page with fellow sister wife Meri, she's mature enough to know that every party involved with the property deserves a justified share. Kody is infamous for his narcissism and only thinks about himself. With the ongoing splits, he wants to claim the biggest portion by making excuses. Janelle knows Kody too well and has lived nearly 3 decades with him. She understands that only an appraiser can put her former husband in his place. Like Janelle, Meri isn't wrong to ask for a fair share in Coyote Pass as she has been helping the Brown family financially. She is right to stand her ground and let Kody know that he can't decide who is or isn't worthy of getting a major part of the land. Meri may not have had an intimate relationship with her husband for years, but she should get a fair portion of the pie, just like Robyn and Janelle. Hopefully, the Sister Wives star will involve a smart lawyer in the land dispute to get what she deserves and teach Kody a lesson. A Sister Wives star doesn't have a strong bond with Christine and Janelle, despite sharing many similarities with them, including their ex-husband. Meri Brown isn't on the best terms with her Sister Wives co-stars Christine Brown and Janelle